and welcome back to It Figures. Tonight I will be reviewing Pennywise with Boat. And of course this really creepy clown comes from the fantastic movie It. And this is a Funko Pop Movies figure. Alright, so if you have not yet gone and seen the movie It, you need to, because it's one of the best horror films I have seen in many, many years. And as soon as I heard that Funko was going to be releasing a new version of the clown, I of course got very excited and finally found this. Actually, my wife found this at Walgreens. I believe there are different versions of this. I think there's this version, and I believe there's like a dirtier version, and I think there's another version that has his fangs out. Probably will pick up different versions of this because the clown in this film was incredible and super creepy, and I would like to have all the versions. Now, many years ago, when I started this channel, I did review this version of Pennywise, and this is from the TV series, and he was played by Tim Curry in the TV series, and it's a pretty creepy figure, and I like the fangs and stuff on this one. I really, really like this figure quite a lot. So let's open up the new version here and see how he compares. So here he is, boys and girls, your newest nightmare. Alright, so let's take a more detailed look at the updated clown from the movie. I have yet to do a movie review for the film, but I will say this, is the original clown played by Tim Curry, I did not think was that scary, and I did not think that it was the clown that Stephen King envisioned in his book. This guy, however, yeah, this is it. So let's take a look at the paint job here first. It's actually really pretty good. There's a little problem here with his teeth. It looks like it's either not painted too well or it came down a little bit from, I guess those are supposed to be his fangs. They don't really appear as fangs here, but yeah, those are supposed to be fangs. But really, that's pretty much the only problem I see with the paint here, because the rest of him looks pretty phenomenal. Now, while he was in the package, I didn't really look at him that well, and in the movie, since it's so dark, you can't really see his costume that well either, but the details here are pretty spectacular. Of course, he has like the little puffs there on the tips of both feet, and I didn't notice that seeing it in the movie, but yeah, it's really cool looking. And his actual outfit is, you know, sort of like a light gray color, and like it is in the movie, but it has sort of like this red tassels around his midsection and the arms and stuff like here. So it's, again, really great detail here. And this version of him comes with the boat, obviously, that was in the beginning of the film that Georgie let go down in the sewer, and of course this is where he meets the clown for the first time. So it's pretty cool that he comes with the boat. I do like the fact that they gave him, you know, the cracks in his head up here around his hairline. And it's just so you can see it a little bit better. That's pretty awesome. And speaking of his hair is fantastic. I love what they did to it here. It's an orange color, but it also has some sort of the light highlights in it as well, as you can see here on the side, and he does have some on the top. And this is a very happy version of Pennywise. He's very, very happy here. And I love the makeup job they did for the character as a smile goes up over his eyes. And in the film, of course, he has these really menacing red eyes too. But it's cool that they actually gave him yellow eyes on here. And take a look at his back, which also has some really great detail too. So he looks great from pretty much any direction. Overall, this is a much more detailed figure and much more impressive than the original one that came out several years ago. So here are the two together if you want to compare them. So what do you guys think? Do you think this is creepier than the original version? I think it is. I think this version of the clown is much, much creepier than Tim Curry's version. And I think the pop figure also is a little bit more creepier, even though he doesn't have the fangs. But like I said, there are other versions of him that do have them. And hopefully I will find them, because I don't know how hard it is to find this character right now in the stores. I would have to imagine it's probably pretty difficult to find him anywhere, being the popularity of the movie right now. But if I can find the other versions of him, of course I will bring them to you. But as for now, I absolutely love this version of it. I actually have liked all of Funko's horror figures from this line. I think they've all been pretty cool, and this one looks just as good as the others. So there you go. There is the new Pennywise from the incredible film It. So if you're a fan of creepy clowns in general, or just want to get the actual clown from the movie, this one is a great sculpt. Good paint job, really good sculpt. Love the pose where you're just standing there holding the boat. Overall, this is just a really great figure. So if you like this review, make sure you hit that subscribe button so I can see you next time on It Figures. And remember, stay out of the sewers.